The history of pizza. Pizza, just the word can make mouths water. From the bustling streets of New York City to the cozy cafes of Naples, pizza is a beloved dish enjoyed by millions around the globe. But how did a humble flatbread topped with simple ingredients become a global sensation? This is the story of pizza tale that begins in ancient times and stretches into the modern era, evolving with culture, taste, and technology. In this script, we'll explore the long, delicious history of pizza, its ancient origins, regional variations, rise in popularity, global spread, and even the science behind what makes it so satisfying. Chapter 1: Ancient Origins, Flatbreads, and the First Pizzas. Pizza's story begins not in Italy, but much earlier. Ancient civilizations such as the Egyptians, Babylonians, and Persians baked flatbreads topped with herbs and oils. These early creations weren't called pizza, but they were the precursors to what would eventually become the dish we know today. Flatbreads were an efficient and easy food to prepare, portable and adaptable for soldiers, laborers, and everyday people. The ancient Greeks also made flatbreads called plakis, often topped with garlic, onions, and herbs. Roman soldiers ate a similar dish called panis vacacius, the ancestor of today's focaccia bread. These were seasoned, cooked over hot stones or in clay ovens, and provided nourishment to people of all classes. Chapter 2: Naples and the birth of modern pizza. Though flatbreads were common, the true turning point for pizza came in Naples, Italy, in the 18th century. Naples was a growing, poor, and bustling city where many residents lived in crowded quarters. The working class needed cheap, quick, and filling food. Vendors on the street sold flatbreads topped with ingredients like lard, garlic, salt, and local cheese. The introduction of the tomato to Europe from the Americas in the 16th century changed everything. Though initially feared to be poisonous, tomatoes slowly gained popularity. By the 1700s, Neapolitans were adding tomatoes to their flatbreads, creating the early version of pizza. It was in Naples that pizza became both a street food and a cultural identity. Baked in wood-fired ovens, these early pizzas were customized with simple ingredients, depending on the region and the buyer's budget. Chapter 3: Margherita and Royal Approval. One of the most famous stories in pizza history involves Queen Margherita of Savoy. In 1889, during a visit to Naples, the Queen wanted to taste the local street food she had heard so much about. A local pizzaiolo named Raffaele Esposito prepared 3 types of pizza for her. The one she favored was topped with tomatoes, mozzarella, and fresh basil mint to represent the red, white, and green of the Italian flag. Esposito named the pizza in her honor Pizza Margherita. Whether the tale is fully accurate or partially legend, the story remains an iconic moment in pizza history. This moment helped elevate pizza from a poor man's meal to something accepted and even celebrated by Italian aristocracy. Chapter 4: The Art of the Pizzaiolo. In Naples, the art of making pizza became a respected skill. Pizzaiolos, pizza makers, developed unique techniques for preparing dough, choosing ingredients, and using traditional wood-fired ovens. The Associazione Veras Pizza Napoletana AVPN was established in the 1980s to protect the authenticity of Neapolitan pizza. According to AVPN, true Neapolitan pizza must follow strict guidelines. The dough must be hand-kneaded. The ingredients must be local San Marzano tomatoes and mozzarella di bufala, and it must be cooked at high temperatures in a wood-fired oven for about 90 seconds. These traditions ensure that Neapolitan pizza retains its original taste and texture. The chewy, blistered crust, the balanced tang of the tomato, and the creamy melt of mozzarella make this pizza distinct from others. Chapter 5. Pizza crosses the Atlantic. Italian immigrants brought pizza with them to the United States in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, settling in cities like New York, Chicago, and Philadelphia. They recreated the food of their homeland. Pizza was initially limited to Italian neighborhoods, sold in bakeries and small cafes. The first documented pizzeria in the U.S. was Lombardi's, opened in New York City in 1905 by Gennaro Lombardi. He sold tomato pies wrapped in paper to factory workers, quickly becoming a local favorite. As Italian communities grew and more Americans were introduced to pizza, its popularity soared. Following World War II, returning American soldiers who had been stationed in Italy brought back a taste for pizza, accelerating its growth into mainstream American cuisine. Chapter 6. Regional styles emerge in the U.S. America became a melting pot not just of cultures, but of pizza styles. As different regions embraced pizza, they developed their own takes on the dish. New York style, large, foldable slices with thin, chewy crusts, baked in coal or gas ovens and often sold by the slice. Chicago deep dish, a thick pie with a buttery crust, layers of cheese and meat, and tomato sauce on top, almost like a casserole. Detroit style, rectangular and thick with a crispy, cheesy edge, baked in blue steel pans used for car parts. California style, gourmet toppings like arugula, goat cheese, or smoked salmon. More focus on innovation and health. St. Louis style, thin crust with Provel cheese, cut into squares. Each style reflects the tastes and identities of its region, turning pizza into a canvas of creativity. Chapter 7. Global pizza. From Italy to everywhere. Pizza's journey didn't stop with America. By the late 20th century, pizza chains like Pizza Hut, Domino's, and Papa John's expanded globally, bringing pizza to nearly every country in the world. In each region, pizza took on new ingredients and customs. Japan, toppings like squid, mayonnaise, and teriyaki chicken. India, tandoori chicken, paneer, and spicy curry bases. Brazil, green peas, corn, and heart of palm are common. Sweden, banana, and curry pizza is surprisingly popular. Australia, prawns, and barbecued meats are frequent toppings. Even frozen pizzas became a multi-billion-dollar industry, allowing people to eat pizza anytime, anywhere. Chapter 8. The Science of Pizza's Satisfaction. Why do we love pizza so much? The answer lies in both psychology and science. Pizza's combination of fat, sugar, salt, and umami triggers pleasure. Centers in the brain, the crispy crust, gooey cheese, and rich sauce offer textures and tastes that satisfy. Chapter 8. The Science of Pizza's Satisfaction. Why do we love pizza so much? The answer lies in both psychology and science. Pizza's combination of fat, sugar, salt, and umami triggers pleasure. Centers in the brain, the crispy crust, gooey cheese, and rich sauce offer textures and tastes that satisfy. Chapter 9. Pizza in Pop Culture. Pizza has found a permanent place in pop culture. From TV shows like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who love pizza, to movies, art, and advertising, pizza is often a symbol of comfort, fun, and togetherness. Social media helped turn pizza into a trend, with food bloggers and influencers sharing every cheesy pull. Memes, songs, and even fashion feature pizza motifs. It's a dish that speaks to all ages and backgrounds, both nostalgic and trendy. Chapter 10. Artisanal Revival and the Pizza Renaissance. In recent decades, there's been a return to authentic and artisanal pizza. Food lovers seek out traditional techniques, high-quality ingredients, and handcrafted pies. Neapolitan pizza saw a resurgence, and new movements began: sourdough and wood-fired ovens, locally sourced toppings, pizza food trucks and pop-up restaurants, pizza schools and master classes for pizzaiolos. This renaissance reflects a larger food trend of returning to roots while embracing innovation. Chapter 11. Controversies and Toppings Debates. Of course, pizza is not without debate. The most famous, pineapple on pizza. Loved by some, hated by others. Hawaiian pizza stirs passionate arguments. Others include whether ranch dressing belongs on pizza, or if pizza with a fork and knife is acceptable. These debates reflect how personal pizza has become. Everyone has a favorite, and everyone has an opinion. Chapter 12. The Future of Pizza. What's next for pizza? With technology advancing, we're already seeing pizza delivered by drones and robots. 3D printed pizzas are being tested by NASA. Eco-friendly packaging, plant-based cheeses, and meat alternatives are on the rise. Even AI is being used to design new pizza recipes based on customer data and preferences. As we move into the future, one thing is certain: pizza will continue to evolve while remaining one of the world's favorite foods. Pizza's journey from ancient flatbreads to global icon is one of simplicity, adaptability, and love. It crosses cultures, continents, and generations. Whether it's shared at a family table, eaten on the go, or delivered late at night, pizza brings people together. From Naples to New York, from Tokyo to Sao Paulo, pizza has truly become a dish for the world. And its story is far from over.